everybody. Bonjour. Welcome to the Slumber Party and happy Mardi Gras. That's on Tuesday. Actually, Mardi Gras is official day of Mardi Gras is Tuesday. So I got a 4-day weekend. Yay! I don't have to go back to work till Wednesday. Good to see everybody here. Wow, I've already got a room full of people. Holy moly, man. I logged on and came in here and I was like, wow, all these people are already here waiting. Oh my goodness. Yes, a big thank you to all the moderators that are already here. I could not do this without you. Y'all definitely keep me sane. Hello to everybody. Bonsoir. And yes, Rose, I'll show your meme. Don't worry. Okay, well, let's go back to the top and say hello to everybody. We've got Elaine and Marby and Kimberly, Catherine, Teacher Barbara, Old Windwalker. I love that name. I really do. And Sheila and Janine and Arlene. Hey, Arlene. And Phoenix and Sherry Freeberry and Connie sings better than me, I bet you. And I can't sing at all. Debbie, Three Shifting Veils. Y'all be sure you check her channel out. She's got some really great videos that she posts. And let's see here. Anita and Angel and AZ is happy. And Kathy N and Gray Ravens Tarot. Hi. That's a new... No, you were here last week, weren't you? That name rings a bell, but it doesn't. It's not like familiar. So you're still fairly new. That's what it is. And hi, Innocent Potato. Hi, Annette. Hi, Be Free. Yes, I agree. Let's all be free. Let me see here. You can certainly get that, Miss Connie. And all right. It didn't start. Okay, there we go. And let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Who else we got going in here? In the Zone. I like that. That's a cool name. Hi, Snapdragon. And oh, you used to be Divine Magic. Okay. Because I was like, that name doesn't, it sounds familiar, but it didn't. So I don't know. After a while, all the names start looking the same to me. Hi, Edward. Hi, Thea. And okay, I think I got everybody here. We just started, Edward. No worries. So I'm just doing roll call, just like on the Mickey Mouse Club. Hi, Laura Be Here. Hi, Denise Fletcher and J Cat Lady. And all righty. So yeah, y'all got a choice if you want a oracle card or a naughty card, whichever you prefer. Or if you want me to just do a quick run of the draw and just pick whatever, that the choice is yours. Teacher Barbara, put your question in. I know you had sent it to me earlier, but I forget what it was, and I don't want to have to go flipping back to another web page. Let's see. Hi, Jay. All right, Oracle. I'm feeling much better. I mean, I'm still not 100%. I'm maybe 95%. But I'm feeling much better. So still a little congested in the head, but that's just sinus crap, and I'll deal with that year round. And but it's been beautiful weather for most of the week. uh, in the 60s and 70s, sunshine, blue skies. It's been very nice. It really has. And it's supposed to stay that way all weekend, with them forecasting rain at the beginning of the week next week, which is like, but that's Mardi Gras. How come the weather has to get bad for Mardi Gras? Yeah, let's see. Okay, Kimberly, I got you. Oh, yeah, my what? It's got the turquoise. I don't remember where I got it. I think I bought it from Temu. I don't know. Either that or Amazon or one of those. I don't know. I can't I look and sound more like me. Okay, good. um yeah, but I fight sinuses. That's year round. Because crap blooms all the time down here. And hi, Shelly. And let's see. Yeah, I've been trying to do better about not pushing myself too hard. And I did go get a haircut. I got a haircut yesterday. They cut about an inch off. You can't tell. Probably not, because it looks like crap right now. I don't have it styled. I just combed it and said screw it. I didn't feel like messing with it tonight. Um, hi, Mary Starshine. And yeah, I went and got like I said, my haircut yesterday, and ran a bunch of errands and got all that done. And then uh, let's see here. Yeah, it's allergies. I fight allergies year round. And hello, okay, is that how you say that, or did I put too much emphasis on the Hawaiian? Is weird, man, because it's like the consonants are silent and the vowels are what all the vowels get pronounced. I when I was there in, I don't remember what year it was now. I went to Hawaii for a week. And when my son was still in the Navy, he was stationed at Pearl. And when he got back from his second deployment, he flew mama out to Hawaii to go spend a week with him. And that was great. So, got you, Mary. And like vowels in Spanish, yeah, it's a little different. I tell you what, I am so stoked because I went to my regular doctor this week, and for my 6-month checkup. And he was like, "Oh, this is looking good. This is looking good," and everything. My levels were getting normal, and because I have type 2 diabetes, but it's like just over the line. And so sometimes when I come in, it's just under, and sometimes it's just over. And I kind of fluctuate like a couple of points above or below the line for the marker for it. So hi, Maureen. And then he says, okay, he says, so how did you do it? I said, how did I do what? He said, how'd you lose 17 pounds? I'm like, I didn't lose 17 pounds. He said, yeah, you did. He said, you lost 17 pounds since August. What did you do? I said, I have no idea. I said, I wasn't even aware that I had lost weight. Hi, Janice. You're fine, honey. You're not that late. Hi, Dakota. And hi, Donna. And so, yeah, so I evidently lost some weight and wasn't aware of it. And I saw my pain management doctor this past week as well. And I was telling him about it. And he says, oh, you should get him to put you on Ozempic. Then you would really lose weight. I'm like, I don't know, man. I said, I take enough pills as it is already. He's like, no, you just come in and get a shot. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't much care for shots that much. I can give shots, but I don't like to get shots. So, and I like Psychic Violetta. Yeah, she has some really cool stuff that she does, and She was one of the first tarot readers that I found online. I mean, I found her before I even found Linda G. Um, but and and I always liked her. And then her son just died. One of her sons just died. Right? I know it was really sad. I was like, wow, just I can't imagine. Oh, that's what I told my doctor. I said, I don't know how I lost weight. I said, from October to April is candy fest for me, from Halloween to Easter, and I eat candy the whole time through. He just shakes his head at me. Um, and oh, yeah, the beautiful sunsets in Hawaii. Really, really pretty. Hi, Magical Mermaid. Hi, Cindy. And hey, Garden Genie. And let's see. Apples. Yeah, I like apples. I eat a lot of apples. And going off. Oh, Madame Pele is going off right now, huh? Seems like every time I turn around, there's something exploding around on the Big Island. That's on the Big Island, right? If I'm remembering correctly. Um, Hi, MLR. Yeah, I'm. She, bless her heart, she's been through some stuff this past couple of years, man. It's like, wow. Uh, Voggy, not cloggy. Oh, I like that. Gotcha, Dakota. Okay. And hey, JWB, you're fine. You're not that late. We're just getting started here. I haven't even pulled a card yet. So, fresh papaya. I haven't had any of that in a long time. Um, let's see. JW wants a naughty card. Oh, there you go. Oh, okay, Marby. Thanks. I'll give that a shot and see how that works. Yeah, Madame Pele is usually pretty hot tempered. So, um, that's one of the things we love about her, right? So let's see. Have you ever had one of those guava or papaya suckers? No, JW, I can't say I've ever had one of those. I don't know if I'd want a sucker with pepper in it. Um, oh, hey, Carrie. Oh, that's neat. Y'all having a Mardi Gras golf cart. Yeah, we did on campus. We had our Mardi Gras parade on campus on Thursday. Um, that's when the all the fraternities and sororities make their own floats and stuff. And there's a little few several streets that wind through the campus that they do their parade. And then of course starting tomorrow, it'll be just about impossible to get anywhere near campus or downtown because 80% of all the streets will be blocked off for all the parades that start. We started doing parades last weekend, and they've been slowly building. Um, and then it'll be, I think oh, now my nose wants to drip. I think the children's parade is tomorrow. And then there's the Queen's Parade and another one on Monday. And then Tuesday is the King's Parade. And oh, I forget what they call it, but it's like a general parade. It's not hooked into any of the crews. So it's just anybody and everybody that wants to make a float and show up and be in the parade, they can do it. Hi, Ramon. And so yeah, Nina's not been on a whole lot. I mean, every now and again she pops in and does a short reading or something. But I think they had moved from like one side of Canada to the other or something like that. And you know, I don't know what happened to Lilac Lantern. I mean, she was like on almost every day back when I first kind of fell into this community and stuff. I used to watch her all the time. And vegetable oil. No, you don't use vegetable oil. What's wrong with people? Um, no, we don't do that here. That's only in New Orleans, and it's not Mardi Gras. It's something that New Orleans started. I don't know. They're crazy over there. I don't go to the New Orleans Mardi Gras. Number one, is too dangerous, and number two, is too crazy. Um, the Mardi Gras that we have where I live is probably closer to what original Mardi Gras was always like, and it's a lot more family oriented. I mean, don't get me wrong, we've got our own drunks and crazies that get out there and get a little wackadoodle, but they're usually much more well behaved than in New Orleans. New Orleans, you never know what the hell's going to happen. Um, has doing readings made me more psychic? It has. I think that, I mean, I spent most of my life pretending that I didn't have any gifts, pretending that I didn't see that, I didn't hear that, I didn't know that. And just, I kind of just skated through. And then I finally got to the point where it was like, you know, people kept telling me, I kept running into people who were psychic. And the first thing they would say to me was, you're psychic, right? I'd be like, no, I'm not. They'd be like, yeah, you are. You need to do something about that. And so when I finally decided to crack that door open and see what was there, it was like, whoa. It just, they came out like gangbusters. I literally had to push them back into the closet and say, okay, wait, one at a time. Y'all are overwhelming me. It was very much kind of an overwhelming sensation. But as I started reading and started studying and doing more, the more I do, the stronger my gifts are, and the easier it is to access those gifts. Um, it's like when I first started, I would watch some of the readers that they never even throw cards. It just comes right out. They just, whatever the question is, they just answer it. Boom, they've got it. And I would sit and watch and think, wow, that's kind of cool. You just speak it right out. And when I started reading with other psychics, especially really strong ones, I found that suddenly I was getting answers before I even had a chance to pick up the cards. It was there. And I find I do that like when I read with Mel Dorr, the Aloha Shirt Psychic, and Arthur. I find that when I read with those two, it's like I rarely even touch cards. I'm just going in the flow. I'm just rolling with it, and it just seems to just flow right out naturally. And but doing the work, doing the cards, whether if they're tarot or oracle, whatever you like. I like both. I like oracle a little more than tarot, but it's, you kind of use them for different things. I mean, technically you can use oracles just like you would use tarot and do the same kind of spreads and whatnot, but I never really got into doing it like that. Um, and when I first started, I had just a few tarot decks, and then I discovered oracle decks, and so I started buying oracle decks. And um, with those, I found that I really liked them. I really resonated with most of the decks. There have been some decks that I've gotten that I never use. They sit on my bookshelf and they just collect dust. And then if I run into somebody and that's the kind of deck they're looking for, I just gift it to them. Say, here, it's yours. Go ahead and take it. And because that's how I got started. Somebody gave me cards. Angela Cartomancy Mesquite, she was the one that started in on me, telling me, you're psychic, right? And you need to be reading cards. And I was like, I don't have cards. I don't even know where to go to get cards. And so she had me send her my address, and she sent me a couple of decks of cards, and then kind of started walking me through the process of how to do it. And so that was a really big help. Mainly, I just sat and watched other readers. She told me, she said, when you watch other readers, she said, when they're throwing cards, you throw your cards. Are you getting the same cards? Are you getting the same message? Why or why not? What do you think is different if it's a different message? And that's kind of how I got started doing it, and that's how I taught myself. And getting back to Lilac Lantern, I don't know. She was on like all the time, and then all of a sudden she wasn't. And somebody that knew her said, I guess something had happened in her life, and she just like walked away from it for a while. I don't know if she's going to come back or not. I used to really enjoy watching her, though. She was very good at it. And let's see here. No, Sheila, it's already so humid here that just adds to it, and it doesn't really help much. The biggest thing I do down here, I actually have a prescription nose spray because it gets really bad, that I use every day, and I just blow my nose a lot. Um, but overwhelmed with messages. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Let's see here. I want to make sure I haven't missed anybody um, that asked for a card or something. And let's see. I hope she comes back on and starts reading again. She was so good at it. I mean, she was very knowledgeable, and just, it just seemed to flow from her. Um, I, that was about the same time that I found Danny, and there was Lilac Lantern, and then I had started watching Linda G. I found Linda G. The first reader I found on YouTube was Diane from Diane's Tarot, and I started watching her, and then from there, I there was a couple of names that kind of like got fed through my feed, and I would sit and watch them, and I didn't really resonate. And then Kirsten, Third Eye Champagne, I got her, came through, and I started watching her, and she just cracks me up. She makes me laugh, and that's how I found Linda G, was through Kirsten. And so then I started watching Linda G, and Sheila Celtic Tarot about the same time, and then Lilac Lantern, and Danny, and Debbie Freebird Spirit. Um, I started watching all of them, and just slowly, as I watched other readers, more readers would show up in my feed, so that somebody every day, there was somebody new I was watching. And let's see here. Own a coffee farm. Wow, that would be fun. And I'm a coffee holic. I drink coffee all morning. I quit drinking it at night because otherwise I'm up all night long. And let's see here. Oh, Mardi Gras doesn't, Mardi Gras. New Orleans doesn't need a reason to party. They just are a party 24/7. That's just New Orleans. San Antonio Riverwalk. I went there back when I was in high school. We went there and we were on a school trip and we went to San Antonio. And it was gorgeous because it was in the spring. Everything was blooming and it was really lovely. And hi, Sharon K. Okay. Yeah, with roux, real roux, you're using lard. You're not using oil. Um, I don't even do that anymore. I cheat now and I use an instant roux. Tony Sassery's that makes the Creole seasoning. They have a dry roux that you add the water to the roux and then you stir it and stir it and stir it until it turns into a paste like it's supposed to. And who only used her hands and had a crystal. Are you talking about Juno that had the ate a piece of chocolate? Sorry, y'all. You're talking about the person that had the skeleton hands, wore the skeleton gloves? That was Juno. And she's still on. She's in the middle of moving right now, so she hasn't been on a whole lot. But there were several I know back when I first started watching. There was quite a few people that you never saw their face or anything. You only saw their hands. There are still some that are like that still. So I don't know. I mean, I watch some of them that only show their hands and they like have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I'm like, gee, how do they manage that when they don't even show their face? Nobody sees them. Your psychic spankings. Yeah, that's how it would feel sometimes. Hi, Cool Aunt. Let's see here. And well, we're all intuitive, Dakota. I mean, technically, we're all psychic to some degree or another. It's just some people are more in tune than others, or um, a lot of times, just for whatever reason, it kind of gets blocked in our brains. And that's why when you see some of the really famous psychics that are really just kind of blow your socks off with the way they function. Usually it happened when there was an accident or something and they had a head trauma. And then they would, when they would come out of it, suddenly they were firing on all pistols. And so that could be kind of unnerving, especially if you're not into that sort of thing to begin with. I grew up with it. I mean, I've always had abilities. All the women in our family have abilities, in fact. And so I would hear relatives, the my aunts and stuff that would talk about it when they thought none of the kids were around because it wasn't anything that was discussed openly. Um, it was like when I think I was 9 or 10 when something happened and my mother realized that I had it too. And I just remember she just looked at me and said, "Oh, you got the gift too." And that was it. That's all she said. She didn't explain anything. She didn't, tell me what to expect or nothing. And but I know my grandmother was really super psychic. My mother would get visions when, especially if somebody was like a really traumatic death or something like that. My mother would see it before it happened, and so she hated her gift because it would freak her out. She did not like getting those visions, and so and I can understand that. And she didn't really talk about it. A couple of times I heard her and her sister discuss it, and it was usually after one of them would have an incident happen, that, and they would go and talk to the other one about it. And so it's yeah, when you start pulling together a group of psychics, whether if we're reading on a panel or if there's a bunch, say at a fair, and you walk around and you have the psychic corner where you'll get 5 or 10 or 15 psychics. The energy shifts. You can literally feel the difference because especially when we're in the zone and we're like reading and stuff, it causes us to vibrate at a higher level than just our normal everyday level of being. And then when you get a room full of us all together, well, we're all bouncing off of each other, and it just makes the energy level go up and up and up. And that's the best way I know of to explain it. I'm sure there are more professional psychics than me that would say, no, that's not how it works, but that's how it works for me. So, um, let me see here. And like I said, we tend to feed off of each other. It's like, sometimes people complain because we interrupt each other or we talk over each other. And it's not because we're trying to be rude, it's because we start getting hits. And it's like we're just trying to get it out and say it before we forget it, because a lot of times you get a hit. And if you don't say it like right away, then you'll lose it. You don't remember what the hit was. And so, and we all know that, it doesn't bother us that we talk over each other. I know some people in chat get annoyed, but it's like you should have come to some of the family events where I grew up. There'd be 20 women in the room. They would all talk at the same time. They would all talk about something different, and everybody knew what everybody else was talking about. The first time my late husband experienced that, he was like, oh my God. It flipped him out totally, because he used to fuss at me because I would talk over people a lot. Because, did you put it back in, Teacher Barbara? If you did, I missed it. I'll go back up and look for it. So yeah, when we get it and that hit comes in, it's like we're trying to say it as fast as it comes in so we don't forget it. And so it's not that we're trying to be rude to each other. You get in the zone and you get excited and you start going and you don't think about it. You're just going. And so let's see. Up. Get back up in there. All right. Oracle as four corner. I don't know what that's about. Okay, it's a conversation I'm not in, so I don't know what it is. Oh, thank you, Jason. You're so sweet. God, you're always sending me compliments and stuff. That's so wonderful. I just adore Nate. He is just absolutely yeah, when Nathan and I were on this morning and I dropped some cards, and when I bent down under the desk to pick them up, my knee hit the on-off button on my computer tower, I turned myself off. I was like, "Oh, no." And then I had to reboot the system. And, so at least, I had a guest on that knew what to do. Nate just rolled with it. He was like, "Yeah, I got it, no worries." So, but I felt bad anyway. And, yes, Mel is a sweetie too, very much so. And, all right, let me see here. Oh, good, Maureen. I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh, that mess. I am still just shocked by what happened in the Oval Office yesterday. I am still just totally humiliated at the way um, F-47 and JD treated President Zelensky. I have never seen such atrocious behavior by leadership people of all people than yesterday. That was absolutely deplorable what they did. And but the one good thing that came from that is the rest of the frickin' world stood up and said, "Hey, we got your back, Zelensky, no worries." All of the European nations, all of the European leaders, everybody except for Russia, North Korea, and China stood up and said, "Yeah, we got your back, no worries." And now they're like reworking things. I mean, at this point, I keep waiting for NATO to kick us out of NATO because of the stunt that Trump and them are pulling. I mean, it was an obvious setup from the get-go. It was an obvious attack. I don't know what they thought they were going to be doing by behaving that way, or if they actually thought it was going to make a difference, in the sense of making them look like big tough men. No, it made them look like spoiled little brats that were having a conniption fit. And I know when Vance started that, why don't you have a suit on? Don't you have a suit? You're not even in a suit. I swear to God, as God is my witness, if I had the ability to have reached through my monitor, I would have slapped that man straight in the face. Entertainment purposes only, YouTube. I only mean it metaphorically. I would have took my cast iron skillet to him. Is what I would have done. Um, hey, hippie, nice to see you here. So, I mean, one of the things I love about our community is we have people from around the world that I've gotten to know, um, that live all over the place, all across the globe. I mean, it can be difficult to do a collab because the time zones are so different, but it it's just so cool to know that I'm friends with people in New Zealand and Australia and Portugal and England and over in France and over here and over there, and it's like, wow, it's just I've never been anywhere, so that's probably the closest I'll ever get to traveling is just all the people I hang out with online. Um, let's see. Okay. I want to make sure that I haven't missed anyone. I like the shaman decks, Dakota. I have several shaman decks, and they're really nice, especially for specific kind of readings that you may be doing. Um, okay, got your question, Diane. Uh, let's see. Yeah, Danny and Debbie are both. Danny was a guest. He came on, I don't know, a few weeks back. He was a guest on my show and on my channel. He came on. And Debbie, I asked her a while back, and she was getting ready to have that surgery, and she said, going to plan anything until after the surgery and I'm healed and released from the doctor and whatnot. So I got to get in touch with her and set something up. I've always wanted to read with her, and I've never had the opportunity. So, um, gotcha, Garden Genie. Um, yeah, Linda G was still kind of new at all of this. I guess I started watching her about 5 years ago. Yeah, six, longer than that. More like 6 years ago, I guess. Not long after she started going, she was still doing readings from Angel Heart. Uh, she would go there and do readings. Uh, so it's funny when I stop and think about it sometime, uh, how far so many readers have come, that they've grown and developed and whatnot. And so many of the new readers that are now, um, no, I've never made my own lard. I will have to tell you that. Um, yeah, I cut the cable cord about a year before I fell into this community. I just got tired of paying the outrageous bill. It was like, it's not worth this much money just to have cable. And so then I tried YouTube TV and I had it for about 6 months or so. And then they doubled their price. And I was like, yeah, nope, I'm not paying for that. And so I turned that off. And then we had Sling for a while. And we had, we had Sling TV and we had Roku TV. And I don't know, I don't even watch TV anymore. I have Paramount. And the only reason why I have Paramount is because they're our local CBS station is on Paramount. So, like in the mornings when I get up, I'm able to watch the local news and see what's happening for the day before I head out for work. Um, that's a good question, Kimberly. We'll bring that up and see that. All right, I'm talking and not paying attention to what's here. Yeah, I know Amber. Amber from Black and Orange. She used to only show her hands before she finally started. I think I started watching her right after she started coming on camera, and because a lot of people would make comments, in the chat about they could actually see her now, and I was like, wow, I didn't. Let's see. Um, yeah, let's. Yeah, Tarot by the Bay, David. I came across David about a year and a half ago. He just popped up in my feed one day and I watched his video and I liked him. So I went to his channel and I watched several of his videos and I really liked him. And so I sent him an email and invited him to come on and be a guest. And I don't even think he had broke 1,000 yet when that happened. And he finally responded back and said yes. And so we did a show together. And then Marina asked him to come on and do a show with her. And they just really clicked. And they started doing the Tuesday tacos. And then when David's twin brother Gary, decided that he was going to do this too, now the three of them do Taco Tuesday. And I think Gary's hilarious. He makes me crack up. Um, but yeah, so I watch those guys, and I like to watch Libby Maestro Tarot from out of Australia, and she's really good. Terry Renner, that's another one I watch. Sun Psychic Jean, I did a show with her today. It was on her channel today. We did a live, and then we're going to be doing another show in April, and it'll be on my channel, and it'll be live. So, oh yeah, Johnny from Tarot's Apprentice. I remember. Hey, Linda Bishop. Nice to see you, neighbor. You know what, JW? Just simply say, I'm an intuitive or I'm psychic and leave it at that. And if they need to know more, tell them just don't worry about it. I mean, I try to explain what I have sometimes, and it's weird. I mean, no two psychics are alike. We all have different variations of the same kind of stuff. It's just being open to it, and so I know when I first started doing all of this, and Allie and several of the others that were getting into the dream stuff and doing dream stuff, and I would be frustrated because it's like I don't remember my dreams as hard as I try. When I wake up, it's whatever I was dreaming did not wake up with me because it was not there. And but in the last few months, I've started waking up and then remembering like portions of a dream. It's like I'll remember a scene or two that I'm dreaming in my dream. And then if I don't like write it down immediately when I wake up, it's gone in 5 minutes. I couldn't tell you what I dreamed about for nothing. So let's see here. And I just want to make sure I haven't missed anybody. And then we can start reading because, geez, we've almost been an hour and we haven't even pulled a card yet. Just me yakking my brains out. Alrighty, let's see. I'm still trying to get to the bottom of the chat. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Jana. Hi, Betty. And let's see. Okay. Nate is one of the sweetest people you will ever meet, and he is so knowledgeable about tarot. It is really just mind-blowing how knowledgeable he is with all that stuff. And he is just the sweetest man I have ever met. I just absolutely adore him. So I was just tickled pink whenever he agreed to do his first show with me. I met him through Helen, Irish Granny, and then we. Oh, thank you, Edward. Edward just gifted out 5 memberships, y'all. So I don't know who gets them because they don't tell us that it's done through an algorithm. But so thank you. That is so sweet. In fact, I've got a membership video I've got to do tomorrow. Hi, Cheap Ass. I've communicated with those that have deceased with tarot or with oracle cards. Sometimes they just come right in and start talking to me. Sometimes they're a little bit shyer, and I have to kind of pull it out of them. I'm Oh my goodness. Everything is going nuts on my phone. Y'all hear that? Huh? My poor phone is like starting to die on me all the time. And it won't let me do videos because y'all know I used to do the daily affirmation stuff and I would do it on my lunch break on the phone. And now it's got to where my phone won't hold that much stuff anymore. And so I'm like, well, hell. So I've tried to start doing them at night before I go to bed for the next day. And at least then I can just sit in front of the uh, yeah, Garden Genie, I believe I got your question. I know I starred you for something. Uh, all right. Mm-mm. Thank you, Annette. That's so sweet of you. All right. Mm-mm-mm. I'm sitting here eating candy. I'm sorry, y'all. Um, oh, Ramon, absolutely. We got to do another show together, darling. Absolutely. Hey, Tuesday, y'all. Tuesday's Mardi Gras. And Tuesday during the day, like 2 o'clock Central Time, my time, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm going to do a Mardi Gras show on Tuesday. So for all the readers and stuff out there, you'll all be getting an email from me tomorrow if you have 10 or 15 or 20 minutes or whatever, and you want to pop in and party a little bit. Um, but other than that, yeah, Ramon, we need to, after the show, I'll sit down and go through my calendar and see what dates I have open. And I'll shoot you an email and we'll set something up. I miss reading with you. I haven't read with you in a while. And same with Scott. I haven't read with Scott in a while either. I have been, it's like our schedules have just not been syncing up lately. So let's see. Oh yeah, I heard about that G Pass. And hi, by the way. Um, okay, got your rose. All right, all right. Hey Pat, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. I need to give Sonia and EQ a shout. Say hello to them too. I haven't talked to either one of them in a while. Although I got to meet both of them in person when I went to California last spring. And I had gone to LA and to go meet with Arthur from Ease Your Mind. Well, EQ and Sonia both live in LA or right near LA too. And so we got together when I was there and had lunch together and everything. It was so much fun. Oh my God, they were so sweet. And we did like a little 10-minute live stream from outside the restaurant. And so it was a lot of fun. And so, alrighty, let's see here. All right, scrolling. Eventually, I'm going to get to the bottom of the damn chat. And it's like I don't want to not scroll because I'm afraid I'm going to miss somebody. Hi, Joy. Okay, I made it to the bottom. Yay! Let's start doing some readings, y'all. Okay. Alrighty. And let's see. First up, we got Teacher Barbara. And I am trying to remember what your question. Oh, I remember. It was the person you knew from your past that you wanted to know about, right? Am I right? And that was your question. If that was something that was gonna um, click right along, is that right, Barbara? Let's see. Uh, let's see. What have we got here? We've got. All right. Oh, are we done with the snow? Thank goodness. Once was enough for me. I had never experienced snow before, so it was really it was fantastic to get that. All right, let's see. All right, Teacher Barbara. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we have. All right, well, first up was the Ace of Pentacles, so that's manifesting. So that could be a good thing. So, you have to really concentrate on exactly maybe what you want from this relationship of running into this old friend and then go from there. But this is a good sign to get started. And then I pulled the 10 of Wands, which is extra responsibility, a burden. So try not to, sorry, my nose itched. Try not to overburden yourself with anything, okay? It's just take it a step at a time, one piece at a time. And then I got the Chariot, and that's go for it. Start moving ahead. Well, I'll see if I get anything else, Sheila. I can't guarantee it, but we can certainly pull for it and try when I get to you. You betcha. All right, Marby is next up. And we'd like just a general reading, okay? I am feeling... Let's see. Let's see what we get. All right, I pulled for you the precious present moment. It says, try to notice 5 things that you hadn't been aware of just a few minutes ago. Colors, textures, sounds, anything that's around you. It's talking about we tend to forget to notice the beauty that is around us and what it can bring to us. A lot of our suffering happens outside of the present moment. So when we can train ourselves to become more present, we take ourselves away from a lot of unnecessary pain. Okay. It says, whenever you feel as if you are caught up into the busyness of the mind, the way to guide yourself back into the present moment is to focus your attention on your breath and the physical sensations of your body, both of which are always in the present moment. Yeah, okay, that makes absolute sense, because when you're not, when you start noticing what's actually happening right around you in that moment, it kind of opens up a floodgate, and then you start noticing other things. It says here how to connect to the present moment. And this is a little exercise that it gives that we can do this. It says to look around you and list out loud 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can touch, 3 things that you can hear, 2 things that you can smell, and 1 thing that you can taste. It says, notice how present and peaceful you feel in this moment. So it's all about becoming aware of what's happening in the here and right now, right this minute. What's going on around you? Um, that would be like any kind of exercise. That's something you got to work on. Because we don't normally notice stuff like that unless for whatever reason something draws our attention to it. So I would say, yeah. Okay, making sure I didn't miss anything. And let's see here. Rose is next. She would like a nice card, please. I am feeling the terrestrial fauna oracle deck. These cards are just really, really great. All right. Ooh. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. All right. I drew for you the peacock. And it says, the peacock is a creature renowned for its colorful feathers and graceful demeanor. It inspires you to embrace your own unique beauty and confidently share it with the world. Just as the peacock's stunning plumes captivate attention, recognize that your inner qualities also deserve appreciation and admiration. You do a lot of stuff, Rose, that would just blows my mind. I don't know how you do it. But then I'm not mechanically inclined either. So um, it says the peacock symbolizes balance with its uh, um, with its intricate feathers embodying harmony in various aspects of life. Strive for equilibrium across different dimensions of your journey, whether it's the interplay of work and leisure, solitude and social connections, or ambition and relaxation. Yeah, it's important for all of those. It says that the peacock's wisdom encourages you to embrace your unique beauty, exude confidence, nurture your intuition, remain enthusiastic, and seek harmony in all aspects of life. I like that. That's a pretty cool saying. And this is the peacock. And this poor book is like falling apart on me. The pages keep pulling out. And okay. There you go, Rose. And let's see. All right. Next up, we've got We've got Connie Sings, who is a member. So she's next. And would like a SASSY card. You got it. All right. We're going to start with the Rebel deck. And then we'll do a Listen Biatch. All right. And all right. Oh, don't you do that. All right. First up, we've got Stop Sleeping So Damn Much. Wake up. You're missing some cool shit. I love that deck, I swear. Okay. And then, listen, bitch. Don't take anyone else's shit. You're to be respected. Always. There you go. Don't take any crap from anybody. There you go. All right. Next up, we've got... let's see here. Okay, Maureen is a member. So she's next. And would like an oracle card. You got it. I took out several oracle decks tonight. My son's home. Hi, baby. All right. Ooh. All right. Maureen, my dear, I pulled for you angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. That's kind of cool. It says the angelic frequency is the energy of the angels in the angelic kingdom, which is aligned to service, devotion, authenticity, and love. When this frequency comes to us, it's because the gateway of our heart has aligned with it, and we've essentially become an angel upon the earth. Wow, that means you're an angel. It says angels are the heartbeats of Source, and so when we're in touch with the angelic realm, we're also connected to the heart of God. That's cool. It says angels are drawing close at this time, so be open to signs and synchronicities that confirm this. It's important for you to know that through your actions, choices, and service, you have upgraded your spiritual connection and your frequency rejoice. Rejoice, for you may be rewarded with abundance and blessings at this time. It says your guardian angel is with you now, helping you remember your infinite power and potential. Trust that all the efforts you have been making, both internally and externally, will bring blessings and opportunities. The path you are on is aligned to your highest good, and the support you need is there for you. You are cherished by angels. Wow. That's pretty cool, Maureen. Angelic frequency. I kind of like that. I like that message a lot. All righty. Let's see who's next. Garden Genie is a member, so she's up next. Guidance from your guides. Okay. I'm being told to go back to this deck. This is the Intuitive Whispers Oracle deck by Maud Hurst. I like this one a lot too. Okay. All right. Katie Bear, what are you whining about? All right. I pull for you the power of silence. It says this card is that you should take this card as your first whisper to reconnect to the silence and listen. At first, it might sound loud. The mind will try to find any way to distract you, creating to-do lists and replaying events. But you must persevere. At the other side of that chatter is a powerful silence. And from within that stillness, your inner confidence will begin to come through. All right, there you go. I like that message a lot. Okay. Okay. Put that there. And alrighty, let's see who is next. Alrighty, old Wind Walker, you're up. Okay, get a card tonight. My choice. Get the dog on the other side of my curtain making all kinds of funky noises. All right, we are using the Swear Tarot. You can see it's called the Swear Tarot. Katie Bear, what are you whining about? All right. First card I got was the Nine of Cups. It says everything happens for a fucking reason. Just deal. And then we pull the Eight of Wands. It says, go have a bowel movement. The problem will resolve itself. Sometimes it does help. And then the last card was the Magician. You can do fucking anything right now. Go for it. That's awesome. I always forget I have that deck too. Alrighty. Let's see. Catherine Gopal is next. And okay. A nice card. Alrighty. You're here, Catherine. Cool. Yay, I'm glad you're still here. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, that's wrong. $67. Okay. All righty, Catherine. I drew for you Earth Star Activation. Anchoring grounded action has lots of energy. I like that. All right. Let's see. It says this is the Earth Star Chakra, which is found to be around 6 to 12 inches below our feet. There are people getting in wrecks. I'm thinking of all that snow we had. Okay, Earth Star Activation is the energetic portal that connects us directly with the soul wisdom of Mother Earth. It's like that. It says the Egyptian goddess Isis appears on this card as our spiritual guide. Know your Earth Star has been activated, and the wisdom you once ignored is finally being acknowledged. Well, that's good. All right. It says, know your Earth Star has been activated, and the wisdom you once ignored is finally being acknowledged. Let the earth hold and sustain you. Great wisdom lies within you. Trust in yourself. You have more strength than you realize. There you go, Catherine. I would have to say I agree with that assumption. You do have more strength than you realize. All righty. Let's see here. Okay, that was Annette. We got that. So next up is Sheila, Treasure Finder. You still here, Sheila? I hope so. Um, and let me see here. All right. My other computer there was kind of tripping on me a little bit. All right. I just want to make sure I haven't missed anybody. All right, we're good to go. Sheila. A card for guidance. You connect with your guides. Absolutely. Um, that feels like an activation card. I forgot I had these cards. Okay. There we go. Okay. I pulled for you Sirius star blessings. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. It says Sirius is the brightest star in the sky and was of the utmost importance to the ancient Egyptians. Our current new year was celebrated as the coming of Saptet, the goddess queen of Sirius, as during the last week of December, Sirius can be found high in the sky between midnight and dawn. It says this card draws the bright light of Sirius and the support of Syrian star beings into our world. It helps us find light in moments of darkness and uncertainty. It says the message that comes with this gateway is it brings the energy of wishing on a star and seeing that wish coming true. There is an energy of positivity, abundance, and excitement surrounding you at this time. Whatever you're connecting with on the inside is soon to be connecting. Start over, Sherry. Okay. Whatever you're connecting with on the inside is soon to be something you'll be experiencing in the physical. You'll be creating the perfect energy to manifest in your world. I like that. That's kind of cool. Okay. Here you go, Sheila. I hope that resonated with you. Oh, cool, Mary. That's cool. Sirius B is your home. That's awesome. All right, let's see here. Sherry Freeberry is next. It is still weird to see somebody that spells their name the same way I spell mine. Okay, I see your other question there, Sheila. We'll try to get to you for that as soon as I can. Okay. Let's let some of the others get their stuff done. All right, Sherry, may I have a nice card? You got it, my dear. And Spirit said go to this one. Okay. Alrighty. Wow. I think we did that one earlier. Another, you got the precious present moment. And so again, it's look around you in the moment. What can you see? Try to notice 5 things that you hadn't been aware of just a few moments ago, such as colors, textures, sounds, or feelings within yourself. It says much of our suffering happens outside of the present moment. So when we can train ourselves to become more present, we take ourselves away from a lot of unnecessary pain. I like that thought. And 5 things you can do is 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can touch, 3 things that you can hear, 2 things that you can smell, and 1 thing which means that you can restore. You're here to help us restore relationships with spirit. That's pretty awesome. You'll get to see that every day, that's for sure. All right. And okay. Okay. All right. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Debbie is next and would like a nice card. Okay. Yeah. A nice card. Okay. What you're telling me to go back to the activation deck. Okay. Oh, I like that. Stargate. All right. I'm trying to find the right page because it won't. My pages are sticking together. Hang on a minute. There we go. Okay, got it. All right, Debbie, we got for you Stargate Heart. Heart chakra opening, unlocking generosity. I like that. It says the heart chakra is our connection to love and generosity. Our true spiritual heart is always whole. The heart chakra governs all aspects of our heart, including relationships, what lights us up, and of course, our self-worth. It says this gateway transports us to an emerald city, the temple of our heart. How can it be green if it's from or okay, never mind. It says in the gateway image there is a path to the Emerald City, but it is a path less traveled. This can represent all right. Stargate heart. Heart chakra is connection to love and generosity. Okay, it says your heart space is a sacred space deep within you. For some time, you have protected it with psychic shields that have not only stopped you from being hurt, but also stopped you from feeling love. So we need to bring that. This gateway appearing shows that you have finally dropped those shields and are ready to experience love. You are a highly empathic and generous soul. Okay. Did I miss that last page? I did miss the last page. Okay. There's still a little bit more here. It says, you are a highly empathic and generous soul who has so much to give, and you are being called forth to reveal the deeper and more vulnerable aspects of your being. Divine like beings are surrounding you, holding you, and encouraging you to relax. All the restrictions and beauty, all the restrictions and blockages of your heart space have now been removed. That's a pretty good message, Debbie. I kind of like that. Heart chakra. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about chakras. Sorry, y'all. I'm learning. Okay, Debbie, I hope that resonated with you, my dear. And let me make sure. Okay. Oh, I got to pull the next person. Next up is Phoenix. I hope you're here, Phoenix. A card pull, of course. Of course, of course, of course. Because intended things can happen. Oh, thanks for the information, JWB. Y'all see you put in there, be careful with energy and the chakras. Yeah, we want to make sure we protect our chakras and the energy that comes in and out from there. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, Phoenix, here we go. I pulled for you Emerald Tablet Activation, Cosmic Ordering, Divine Alchemy, Conscious Manifesting. I like that. It says, let me take a sip. Hang on. I did take my medicine before the show. It makes my mouth really dry. Okay. It says the Emerald Tablet is one of the most celebrated of the Hermetic text, a series of sacred Egyptian Greek texts from the 2nd century or earlier. They form the basis of Hermeticism, a spiritual tradition that brings together science and spirituality through investigations into the cosmos, mind, and nature. It says here, based on the concept of alchemy, the art of turning lead into gold, or something that is leaden and heavy into a gold opportunity. Okay, so the story within this is telling you the fact that the Emerald Tablet is very important. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, let's see here. All right, Phoenix, I hope that resonated with you, my dear. Guess we don't put the cards back together, huh? All righty. Let's see here. Hi, Kay. Welcome. Glad to see you made it. And okay. All right. I want to make sure I don't have any members in there. All right. Be free. You're up, my dear. Card for a relationship this year. Okay. Spirit is telling me to go to this deck. Yay. All right. Now they don't want to shuffle on me. All right. Well, I pulled for you, Be Free. It says feel, don't think. That's pretty good. It says to connect fully to your intuition, you must first stop thinking and instead feel into your body. The mind is a thinking machine designed to analyze the past and predict the future. It is supposed to filter our experiences, but it can often make decisions based on past experience rather than intuition. It is by feeling back into the body that you can begin to discover what is right for you. All right, that's it. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Sometimes I go over it and over it and over it again in the books. It's just like, you already said that 2 paragraphs ago. All right. I hope that resonated with you. Be free. And okay. Next up, J. Jane. Will my daughter get a new job? J. Jane, you still here? Astrocartography. Hi, Adrian. I don't think I know what that is. Hi, Pixie Dust. Oh, right. Yeah, looks like between, what does this say? God only knows. Okay, will my daughter get a new job? Will my daughter get? All right, that's a pendulum question, so let's find out. Okay. So, J. Jane has a question. Will Jay's daughter get a new job? Show me true. Will Jay's daughter get a new job? Yes or no? Show me true. Let's see. I think my arm moves too much when I'm up that high. Will Jay's daughter get a new job? Show me true. All right, that was definitely a yes. So I would say yes, she's going to get a new job. I'm going to pull. Okay. All righty. I hope that resonated with Jane. Kimberly Cross is next. All right, Kimberly, you still here? A nice card. Oh, Kimberly. All right, Kimberly, I pulled for you. Your soul knows. There you go. And it talks about listen to the whispers of your soul. Beneath the layers of confusing thoughts and daily patterns of behavior, there is guidance that is helping to navigate your way through life. You might not always be aware or listening, but one way or another, it is guiding you to learn the lessons you are supposed to learn, grow in the ways you're supposed to evolve, and okay. And it says how to listen to your soul. The soul works through feeling rather than thinking. It is the sensation you notice when you have a life choice to make, the internal nudge that allows you to know what you truly want. Sometimes it goes against logical thinking, and it's not what you want to hear. Other times, it makes decisions easy. Okay. All right, Kimberly. There you go. Your soul knows. All right. Snapdragon is next. Didn't I just see you in there, Snapdragon? Seemed like I just saw you a minute ago. Like an oracle card. You got it, my dear. Okay, Adrian, we're going to try to get you squeezed in there. All right. I like that sentiment. Okay, Snapdragon. Pull for you. Fill up your cup. It says, are you running on empty? It's likely that your focus is too much on the external world and you have forgotten to nurture your own energetic levels. The body needs fuel, and when you are emotionally or physically tired, you use up even more energy just to get by each day. Okay. It says, fill up your cup by not only taking rest when you need it, but also spending more time doing what you love. Energy can be found in many places, from changing the way that you breathe, from moving the body, from spending time with other more energized people, to be bowing and welcoming those of us who are younger into their group. Oops. I just flew across the room. All right. How to fill up your cup. The best way to fill up your cup is first to tune into your body and notice when the feeling of emptiness lies. It is physical tiredness, exhaustion, boredom, spending too much of your energy giving to others, and forgetting yourself or being too busy? Or is it something else? Like, that's not enough? Okay. It just says once you've identified what's draining your cup, you can get to work making small changes to refill it. There you go. Who knows? You may start your own channel and start doing readings. Shoot, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Okay, Snapdragon. I read your card. Yeah. All right, Sharon K. Would appreciate whatever Spirit says just give you. Okay. You're getting a listen biatch card. I don't know why, but that's the one Spirit said to grab. So that's the one we're going to grab. All right. Listen, biatch. Take a look around. You're lucky as shit. Remember that. We all are. We should all bear witness to this card. No matter what happens, we're all lucky to some degree. So I hope that resonates with you, Sharon. Okay, Mary Star Sign. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. Mary Starshine. Oops. All right. Here we go. Okay, Mary, I'm getting to listen to biatch for you too. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right. Listen, biatch. Says that thing you're self-conscious about is what makes you light up the fucking room. It does. It really does. And that's true for a lot of us. Because we are spectacular. Don't ever let anybody tell you you're not. All right, Donna O'Brien. Are you still here, Donna? We're almost getting to the bottom of the pile here. That's what I get for talking too much in the beginning. All right, Donna. Oh, Donna. Yes, Donna's here. Yay. Would like a nice card, please. You got it, my dear. All right. Who's whining? That sounded like a pup whine, not a cane whine.
Wow. You're an excited little boy, huh?
Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Oh. All right, Donna. I pull for you. Gift yourself. I like that concept. Said, what is the best gift you have ever received? What was it about that gift that made it so special? Maybe the gift made you feel loved, seen, and understood. We all love receiving gifts. Yes, we do. But it can also feel joyful to give a thoughtful gift to someone else. Yes, it does. Spending time and effort thinking about what they would love. What if you could gift yourself with that same level of love and thoughtfulness? What do you desire in this moment? Here's your chance to give to yourself a gesture of self-love because you're worth it. Like that. It says how to gift yourself. Write yourself a gift list of things that would feel truly lovely to receive. A massage, a candle, bath salts, cinema trip. I wish they had keep talking about cinema trips. Makes me miss the old drive-in movies. Y'all remember the drive-in movies? You pull up in your car and yeah. Those used to be so much fun. And then everybody would get out and lay on the hood of the car and watch the movie. It says, look through your list to discover what you desire most right now. It is an exercise in both receiving and in exploring your desires and what your body is craving in this moment. Then go ahead and gift yourself. I like that sentiment. I like that thought a lot. I hope that resonated with you, Donna. And who's protective of whose kids? I'm jumping in the middle of the conversation. I don't have any clue what y'all talking about. Oh, something about the Civil War. Okay. All right. Next up, we've got Dakota. Who'd like an oracle card? You got it, my dear. Blazing Saddles. Oh my God, that movie was so funny. I don't know if y'all watch reactors on YouTube. I like to watch the young kids who react to like the music in the movies that were popular when I was their age back in the 70s. And just every now and again you get a group of them together and they decide they're going to watch Blazing Saddles. Most of them were like, oh my God, I can't believe they let them say that in the movies back then. So yeah, they got away with a lot of stuff back then. Nowadays, everybody would be sued to death Okay, Dakota, it says, split your focus. Before you picked up this card, what were you focused on? You may be spending too much time concentrating on the world around you and ignoring your feelings. There is a healthy balance to be found that needs your attention. If you are too focused outward, you may feel you have lost yourself. And if you're too focused moving inward, you may feel disconnected from the world. The balance is found in a 70-30 split. Oops, dropped the card. All right. It says 70% of your focus should remain outward, observing the external world, and 30% of your focus should be inward, checking on how you feel. Finding the balance helps support you. What do you do? Okay, how to create a balanced focus. That's trying to get to that part. It says, close your eyes and notice where your focus is right now. Notice what you are thinking about and how the physical body feels. Observe the breath and pull your focus 100% into your internal world. Once you are aware of your inner space, push your focus. All right, my eyes are crossing. Once you're aware of your inner space, push your focus 100% outward. It says, now that you have felt the difference between the two, you can begin to play around with splitting your focus partly in and partly out. It says, open your eyes, let the focus move outwardly, and then pull 30% back so you can still observe how you're feeling in the moment. Cool. All right. Okay, next up, we did that one. JW. Okay, a naughty card. You got it. Okay. A naughty card. Well, it's time for a rebel call. All right. It says, winning. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. There you go. I hope that got a giggle out of you, JW. All righty. Hippie. You still here, Hippie? Hippie's up next. A nice card. Okay. Yay, hippie's still here. All right, hippie, I'm going to read your nice card, guys, and then I got to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to put like a little pause for just a second while I run go potty, and then I'll be back and we'll finish up. I thought I could last through the end of the show, but my bladder's like, nope, that ain't going to happen. So, okay. Let's see here. Did we do this one already? All right, hippie. I pulled for you the power of silence. And it says, how often are you in silence, existing in a place without the distraction of music, screens, work, or people? There is a deep internal power that can only be accessed from that silence. This is your intuition. It is always there, but it takes the discipline of consistent practice to become comfortable enough in the silence to hear it. If you're reading this card, take this as your first whisper to reconnect to the silence and learn. That's a good thought. At first, it might sound out loud. The mind will try to find one way to distract you, creating to-do lists and replaying events, but you must persevere. Yeah, normally it's so quiet on a weekend during the day. How to access the power of silence. Close your eyes and listen. Tune in to every sound you can hear, both far away and close by. Bring your awareness in the breath. Bring your awareness to the breath as it enters and leaves the body. Ugh. Okay. Whenever your mind wanders, simply invite your awareness back to your breathing. All righty. There you go, hippie. The power of silence. Very good. All right. I hope that resonated with you. And Diane, are you still here? Oh, Diane. All right, guys. I have got to go to the bathroom. I cannot hold it. I thought I could last, but so I'm going to just put this on a little pause. Y'all hang out and chat, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, doke? All right. Okay, thank you for waiting. I mean, my back teeth were floating. Wow, I really had to go. All righty. Somebody going to bed early? I'm trying to be careful, Kay. I'm trying to be careful. Okay, did Diane ever show up? Is she here? Because if she's not here, then I'll wait and answer the question next time around. Diane going once, going twice. Sold to the last bidder. Okay. Who is Kimberly? How do I best share love and light? Kimberly, you here? I know I just saw you. I'm pretty sure I just saw you. Or did Kimberly go out on us too? All right. All right. Kimberly, are you here? Okay. Past lives in the Civil War. Y'all having a good conversation going there. Cool. All right. Kimberly's not here. So she passed. She passed. Are you here? I don't really have to pull anything with this. I think she went to bed. Yeah, okay. Is it possible to communicate with a dead ghost with tarot? Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes that's how you you get the best answers. Is with the tarot, because they can direct, spirit will let you pull the card that best suits it. So okay. All right. Adrian, are you still here? And I'm feeling gateway for Adrian. Adrian. Wasn't that Rocky's wife's name in the movie? Yay, Adrian's here. All right. A nice card. Sorry I had to run out on y'all for a second there, guys, but my bladder just wouldn't hold. All right, Adrian is here. Yay. Okay. And all right, Adrian, pulled for you Shambhala Initiations. Retreating to recharge, trusting in the process, Dharma. So Shambhala, also known as Shangri-La, is a city of light said to be hidden somewhere in the Himalayas near Tibet. In Buddhism and Hinduism, Shambhala is said to be the home of the god Shiva and of Buddha's enlightened beings. We can visit the etheric etheric retreat of Shambhala during the dream state, astral travel, and meditation. The golden temple of Shambhala sits in the heart of the Himalayas, between the physical and non physical, and is said to appear to seekers who are ready to expand their awareness. Dharma is a Sanskrit word that relates to the unfolding of our life path. Okay, it says, when the great masters of Shambhala come to you, they are encouraging you to take time to be away from the outer world and dive into the inner world. This gateway encourages you to slow down and retreat. Take time to gather your energy. Spend time in meditation and reflection in order to gain a clearer awareness of your current situation. You will uncover many insights and gifts during this period. Realize that there is a master awakening within. Well, Adrian, that's quite something. Shambhala, you've got master energies that are waking up, coming out. That's fantastic. All right. All right. Sheila, were you still here? You're welcome, Adrian. Now, both of my grandfathers fought in World War II. One was in the Army, and he fought in Europe, France, and Spain. And my other grandfather was in the Navy. He was a Seabee, and he fought in the Pacific. And Edward, thank you again for the gifting of memberships. Annette, thank you again for your super sticker. That is greatly, greatly appreciated. And Sheila's not here, so we'll have to grab her another night and answer her question. And that's everybody, y'all. Wow, we got through the whole group. Everybody's done. Sheila went night-night. Yeah, I'm going to join Sheila here in a few minutes, go night-night myself. I feel a little bit better now, though, that I've emptied my bladder. So, all right. Thank y'all for hanging out with me for 2 hours and 22 minutes. Oh, my God. And we still got over 60 people in the room. Wow. Oh, Debbie, you're still here? Oh, your naughty meme. I almost forgot, Rose. Okay, thank you for reminding me. Let me pull that up. I'm pretty sure that I saved it. I'm glad you reminded me, Rose, because I would have forgot all about it. Okay. All right, I know I saved it. I just got to find it. Here we go. There it is. Okay, folks, we're going to share a meme that Rose sent me earlier. And okay, here we go. It says the tolerant left. No, they're down the hall. Where the fuck off and die, you racist MFers left. I kind of like that. That's cool. That's pretty funny, actually, when you think about it. Yeah, we need to get all the tolerant ones. They need to go away. We need the MF ones. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys. Stop sharing. Thank y'all for hanging with me so long tonight. And thank you for waiting for my bathroom break to be done with. And I will see y'all. When will I see y'all again? I don't even know. Hang on a minute. Let's pull out the book and take a peek. Tuesday. If y'all are around and free and you got a couple of minutes, Tuesday starting at 2:00 in the afternoon Central Time, I'm going to do a Mardi Gras party because it's Mardi Gras. And I don't go to the parades anymore because my back can't handle the standing and the walking. I just can't physically do it anymore. So I'm going to do a Mardi Gras party from the YouTube. So if y'all are free and you want to come hang for a few minutes or however long you want to come hang out with us, you are more than welcome. It'll be middle of the day. I don't ever get to do middle of the day shows during the week because I'm usually at work. So this will be fun and it'll be a little different. And we will take it one step at a time. Thank you all very much for joining me tonight. Have a very happy Mardi Gras, whether you celebrate it or not. It doesn't matter. And we've got the end of the month. We've got the Holy Festival coming. That's Hindu, the Indian holiday, the Festival of Colors. The Holy Festival is when they use all the different colored powder that they throw everywhere so that everybody gets all the color on them and they all look the same. And we're getting ready to have it's our 12th or 13th year in a row here that we're having a holy festival. So that's really exciting. Even a bunch of old Cajuns show up for that. They get a kick out of it. And they have like belly dancers and all kinds of Indian food. It's really good. It's a form of Diwali. But Holi is the festival of colors. And so they create, it's almost like a cornstarch type powder that's colored, it's the red and green and gold, and I don't know what all colors they have, pink and purple. And you buy your little bag of colored powder. And when it's time for it, everybody throws their colors up in the air. And of course, it lands on everybody. You don't want to wear anything that's not old, and doesn't matter if it gets stained. And it's a lot of fun. They have Indian music. Of course, being Cajun down here, you get Cajun music too. They have belly dancers that get up and perform, and just all kinds of stuff. It's a lot of fun, though. I go most of the time. I've missed a few years, but I've tried to go most of the time for the Holy Festival. One of my faculty is like one of the directors on their board or something, and he hosts the one in New Orleans, and then he's involved with the one here in Lafayette as well. So those are always a lot of fun. So if they have a holy, and it's HOLI, if they have a holy festival in your area where you live, go to it and get that experience. It's a lot of fun. It's a whole lot of fun. Yes, thank you, Dakota. I knew there were colors. Yeah, I always wear like old pair of blue jeans, old t-shirt, something that it doesn't matter if it gets all icky looking. Yeah, they've had to to remake the type of powder they use. It's more like a cornstarch, is how it was explained to me. That's basically what they use now. Um, and it's just colored powder, you know. Yeah, some places will use powdered sugar. A lot of them will use cornstarch. Same difference, except one is sweet and one isn't, but serves the same purpose. But it's a lot of fun. So if you have a holy festival near you, make sure you go and enjoy it. I have to say the one thing that I love about living in Louisiana is that we have a festival somewhere in the state every week. The only time we don't is during Lent. And so you have Mardi Gras, and then the day after Mardi Gras is Ash Wednesday. That's when Lent begins. And then nothing happens for those 40 days until Easter Sunday. And then once Easter Sunday is come and gone, then everything goes back to normal and we start having festivals every week again. And so there is always something going on somewhere in the state. Um, we're I think we're like the third largest city in the state. So we do a lot of celebrating here. They do, yeah, they do Saint Patrick's Day stuff and the uh, St. Patrick's Day and all of that kind of stuff. They do all of that. So it's always a lot of fun. And I'm quite sure that I will be there again this year because I enjoy it. I get to see a lot of my students and stuff that, you know, that are there. So that's always fun. They get to see me outside of work mode, you know, just Miss Sherry being Miss Sherry, and they get a kick out of it. So um last time you did Lent, yeah, I'm 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 a former Catholic. I don't do Lent anymore either. It's like, yeah, no, I'm not giving up anything. I'm sorry, but you know, I don't think it's important. But for those that do, hey, more power to you. I have no problem with it. So whatever rings true for you, that's what you celebrate and do. So y'all have a great night. Thanks for hanging with me so damn long. And we will see you on Tuesday, if not before. You never know with me. All right. Bye for now.